Dom here from Essential RC. Thanks for tuning in for another flight test. I've got the latest version of the UH-1D Huey from XIANG. This is the F07-V. And here it is, out of the box. You don't have to do a lot for it to be ready to fly, other than put the machine gun and the rocket launcher on the side and these horizontal fins on the back. Otherwise everything is ready. You can order it with 1, 2 or 3 batteries at the link in the video description and the pinned comment. Comes with the radio as well. Obviously you put 4 AA's in that. This is both a stabilized and a proper collective pitch helicopter. Notice on this newer version, the changes that I do know about is that it does not now have optical flow on the bottom, which for indoors, and particularly when you're flying over furniture, is a very good idea, because it kind of misunderstands where the floor is if you do that. That's been my experience. Good outside, but not inside so much. And also they've updated the parts of the head as well to these aluminium parts, so it's likely to be a lot stronger. Those are the changes I know about. So also in the box you get a recharge lead for the batteries. They push into the bottom. They have the LED indicator for how full they are, and you get spare blades as well, spare main blades and a spare tail rotor blade as well. Anyway, let's not hang around, let's get it in the air. Let's see how this new version flies. Okay, so transmitter on first. Hold down the button, switches on. Make sure all the switches are in the up or the back position. And then to turn on the battery, hold actually, to show that if you just do 1 click, it tells you how charged up it is. You saw it, the 4 LEDs light up. But if I hold it down, and then put it down, make sure that the blades are straight as well. And we're ready to go. So to start up on the transmitter, we go down and to the outside positions. Heli starts up. Bit of up on the left stick, and we're ready to go. So I'm flying in 6G mode, stabilised mode for this first video. So first flight, you really want to trim it. So it's fairly trimmed, I'd say. I mean, there is a little bit of wind, so it's going to drift with the wind. I have to say, it's very agile, this, even in 6G mode. And loses height in the turns unless you focus on it. Now what I do like is that you can make the turns in 6G mode reasonably scale. It does bank over 20 degrees or so. Because a lot of these helicopters can, or in the past, they have tended to turn quite flat. and then take the throttle all the way to the bottom and it stops by itself. Really easy. Now I would say, particularly on that first flight, these controls are very, very sensitive, but I didn't use the high-low rates, so I'm wondering if I was on high rates there. So I'm going to flick that down and let's try it on that. I've got a feeling that that's low rates and I was flying it on the sensitive high rates. Here we go again. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I was definitely flying it on the high rates, which makes sense if that switch. So just be aware of that. If you're flying it for the first time, I would put that rate switch in the low position. Certainly if you're an inexperienced pilot. Getting quite a good bank angle though. And on the left stick I'm in the middle position. It's midway up. There we go. That's XIANG's F07-V, and I like these are getting better and better. You can do the it almost looks like a collective pitch helicopter. The degree of control you have, even in the stabilized mode, it does bank over in those turns. So you're using both sticks to give it the yaw and the banking over as well to make it look really realistic. So the link for this is in the video description and pinned comment. Thanks for watching Essential RC. See you next time. Bye. There we go.